Hi everyone, so this is my minimalist apartment tour. If you didn't know, I have been a minimalist for about 2 years now, and I've just recently moved into this apartment, so I just wanted to show you around. So we're starting off in the hallway. The only thing I keep here is my shoes because it's just convenient, they're easy to grab, and this is actually my whole collection of shoes. I don't have many pairs at all. I keep the hallway free from any decorations such as pictures. I like to just feel calm as soon as I walk into my apartment. So walking into the living room, you will see normal items like a table, a sofa, another table. However, when I took out the contract on this flat, I did know that it was fully furnished, which is great for me because I'm always on the move, and it definitely takes away that stress of having to move items when I will probably move again in the next few years. So moving on to the kitchen area, I do like to keep the countertops free from clutter, and I keep any eyesores in the cabinets, which are very organised as well. So like this little candle burner, I just don't like it out on its own usually because I just find it gets in the way. But even the fridge, I try to keep as organised as possible. One of the downsides of having a furnished apartment is the amount of items that I can't get rid of, so I've tried to make it look as tidy as possible, but unfortunately I can't get rid of some of these items because obviously I don't own them, and that would just be rude and I'd be in trouble. I do find having a more organised kitchen makes me want to eat more healthily and look after myself. It's just so much easier to just make food when everything's where it should be and organised. One of the habits I find helps as well is cleaning whilst cooking or cleaning straight after your meal, because if everything's got its own space, then it's not a daunting task for you later. A few years ago, I used to suffer with depression, and I found that cleaning was really difficult. So that's another reason I did become a minimalist. It just helps me with my mental health and just keeping on top of everything so it doesn't feel so overwhelming. And since I have stopped collecting loads of clutter and rubbish, I found that it's so much easier now to keep my apartment clean, and my headspace has been totally different. I just feel like I enjoy cleaning. It's a way of me to escape and just enjoy the small things in life and not spend loads of money as well. So now we're in the bathroom, and I do try to keep one of each item, so I'll only have like one shampoo, one body wash, and it's basically a one in, one out rule because bathrooms can become so full of clutter. This just makes it so easy to clean around sinks and the toilet when there's no junk in your way. As well, I don't like to have shower mats because I just find it's another task. So if you can just have a mop and just clean the floor, and then it's done. Every item comes with a job attached to it, so the less things you have, then the less jobs that are going to clutter your mind. So moving on to the utility cupboard, this is a less glamorous area. These areas tend to become very messy and not organised, but I've found a little place for everything. So I do have 2 hoovers and 2 ironing boards because 2 of the ironing boards are owned by the landlord, and I own my Shark Hoover, which I really like. So now we're going to move into the bedroom area, and I'm going to start with the closet. So this is my entire clothing collection. It's not a lot. Now, I know I do purchase clothes like when I do my haul videos. However, it's very much a one in, one out situation. Every piece that I have in it is pretty much simple. It's a basic outfit which I can use to mingle in with other parts of my wardrobe. So I don't actually have that much stuff, and everything gets used. So don't shout at me when I do my haul videos. So now I'm going to move on to the other side of the closet, and this is for my beauty items and random bits. So this chest of drawers, again, come with the flat, and I try to keep all my beauty gadgets in here. So I used to have a beauty vanity that held these items. However, when I was moving, I decided that I no longer needed it, and it was just becoming more of a hindrance. So I decided to just downsize and have a little beauty mirror. So now we've finished with the closet. You probably noticed that, again, I don't have much decoration in the bedroom. However, I have one picture which is meaningful to me, as this is where I'm living at the moment. But when I am in the mood for a pop of colour, I usually just use colourful lights to jazz it up. So I've got these in my bedroom. I also have them in the living room area as well. And it just makes it feel really cosy. I chose to get rid of my TV a few years back, and I've had a projector since, which I've been so happy with. I absolutely love it, and it just makes me feel all relaxed at night time, and then I've just got this stunning view. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, comment, and please subscribe to my channel. But till next time, guys, bye.